Yes guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video here on the #United channel. It's your boy Stampy here with George Irving. But guys, nearly half of you that are watching our videos have not hit that subscribe button. So what have they got to do, George?
Make sure you subscribe and turn on notification bells.
And who knows, we're in touching distance right now of 500,000 subscribers. We might even do a giveaway. Today we're against WITHAM Town, who play in the league above us. We've played other teams in the league above us like Great Wakering, we've played Romford, we've played Heybridge Swifts, we've played Brentwood Town. So it's going to be a tough test. You've been scoring some absolutely insane goals.
As you've introduced me, George Irving, playing up front on the Sundays. Played about 3 or 4 games now. Yeah, managed to get a few goals and a few wins there. So really enjoying it. Just got to keep doing what we're doing, and yeah, it's all good so far.
And how does it feel to get the first team call up from Devs?
Yeah, so Dev's called me on Monday night. Absolutely buzzing, of course. There's a lot of talent over there in this team, so I just got to keep trying my best, training hard, and see what happens.
Your head screwed back on yet? Oh, you dead gamer. You dead gamer. Right, so you scored your first goal.
Yeah.
Does this mean you can finally get a trim?
Jesus Christ.
You're actually studying for your A-levels?
Yeah, mate.
How's the studying going?
Good, decent.
You said in the group chat the other day you've got a schedule. What's that about?
Revision, you know, keep on top of the workload and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
How many hours are you doing a day?
I've never seen you.
First of all, Albs, I want to wish you a very happy birthday. How old are you?
20.
20,
Yes.
my goodness.
A lot of people are shocked, but yes, I'm 20 young still.
20 years young, that's
20
correct.
years young, yes.
Now talk to me about an injury. We haven't seen you around the squad in quite a while, so
Yeah.
give the people an update.
Yeah, I'm still having trouble with my knee. It's causing me a little bit of pain when I'm running. So I've been doing a rehab with that, strengthening, just resting. But the boys have been winning, so fair play to them.
Now it's time for the new segment that we've started implementing into these videos, which is where we answer your guys' questions that you left on the last match day video. One of the questions was actually to me, and it asked me, Stampy, are you a Saturday or Sunday player? And I have a simple answer for that question. I do both.
What a shocking question. A lot of people ask me this question, but it's because I am nowhere near as good as what people think. I'm nowhere near capable of playing for the first team at all. I'm going to let them boys do the proper work and let me do this work.
To be fair, last week was pretty funny. You guys were taking photos of me, and you got some absolutely horrific photo of me pulling the funniest face I've ever seen.
LP, insert it right now.
It was terrible. That's probably got to be up there, to be fair.
So by the time this video goes out, it'll be a Saturday, meaning that the new Call of Duty game will have just come out the day before. Now I know you play a little bit of Call of Duty yourself, as does another player in this club, Ryan Adams. Who's the better player?
Do you know what? To be honest, we haven't played yet, but when Modern Warfare comes out on Friday, rule number 1 is we're going to play each other and we'll find out 100%. Hopefully on a stream on #, a live stream on Twitch, but we'll see.
It's a squad game!
Oh yeah, true that.
Hello Kano. Haven't seen you in a while, mate. Where you been?
Been on loan over at Man Baker, so just to get the minutes in, get the match fitness under the belt. Yeah, feeling good. Dev's give me a phone call, just in case of tonight emergencies. So played last night, played 90 minutes last night.
And you're playing again on
Friday night. So yeah, it's a lot of
That's
football.
a lot of football, bro.
Buzzing, football.
Favourite players back?
Dillinger, healing, walking. I ain't got to live no more.
He's partying as well.
I'm back. I'm back at training, doing rehab, strengthening the groin, glutes, hamstring, core, quadriceps, all of that. Stevie Seamee's looking after me as he does.
Faz!
Don't talk about it.
Faz, what's wrong?
Bro, I broke my done something to my collarbone.
Come here, I'll feel it. I'll tell you if it's
Jamie, it's actually done.
Wait, this side or that side?
Just go side by side, yeah? Tell me, if I go X-ray now, they'll tell me I've broke it.
Good finish, right?
Love it, Tash. Alright, Tash.
Ooh!
Very, very low on numbers, low on availability, injuries, which has forced a change in formation. It's a formation we've played, 3-5-2, And I'm still confident in the 11 that I'm putting out. I'm still confident in the 14, 15 that I'm naming. I'm still confident that we go out and we apply ourselves correctly, we'll do okay. Don't know what we're going to get from the opposition in terms of whether they will go full strength, make changes. Obviously they're a high level with us, but actually I don't care about any of that. I don't really care about who we're playing tonight. I'm looking for how we react to the situation that we're faced with in terms of having defenders missing, in terms of the injuries that we're carrying, adjusting to a shape that we've played a couple of times and we've been indifferent with it. We've been really good and one where we've not been so good. I'm just looking for a performance, and there's no pressure on us tonight, none whatsoever. None whatsoever, because people will see the side, they'll see the people we've got missing, we'll see that we're struggling even to fill the bench. We go and prove to ourselves that we can still perform and we can still deliver in these situations. Right, let's get ourselves going. Be out, ready to start, 5-2. Got 10 minutes, let's go, come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another #United game. I'm here with Charlie Morley, who is getting very close to full fitness. He's been playing recently for the Sunday team, but I'm sure we'll see him out there for the first team soon. Charlie, thank you for joining me today. We are going up against WITHAM Town in the Essex Senior Cup. We've already played 2 games in this tournament. Remember, games against Asst and Brentford, which of course we were victorious. But this is the first time we're playing a team from the league above in this tournament. They are from the Isthmian North. It's the league that we would get promoted to if we were to get promoted. And we've only ever actually had one official game against a team from a level above, and that was against Brentford Town earlier this season in another cup, which we lost that game. We've trying a few different things team-wise that match. We're doing the same again tonight, to be honest, but mostly because of forced issues. Lots of injuries. We've had a very, very busy October in terms of fixtures. We'll take a look at the team in a minute, but Charlie, it's a bit changed an 11 today. How are you feeling about the game?
I'm expecting a tough game today. Obviously, they're the league above, but it's nothing that we can't handle, I don't think. So I'm always backing our boys for the win.
Yeah, WITHAM currently sitting 16th out of 20 positions in the league above. Obviously, #top of the league below. So it should be a great encounter, an opportunity for some players to impress, including a potential debutant who's been playing with me and Charlie in the Sunday team, George Irving. Let's take a look at the squad for today's game. So in goal today, it's the second game in a row for the new keeper, Lewis Hawes. We've got a back three of Ross Gleed, Luke Wilson and Izu. Obviously, Faris Ngannou carrying a little bit of a knock, so he's going to miss out. He's going to be on the bench tonight. Ricky Evans and Tashan Richmond are the centre mid partnership. Then ahead of them, we have Jack Martin playing a sort of left wing back, left wing role. In the middle, we have Ryan Adams behind 2 strikers. On the right, we have Josh Asude, scored his first goal for the club on the weekend. Also, shout out to Scotty Pollock, the other #Academy winner, who scored his first goal for Northampton Town, his first goal in league football recently. Up front, we have Jesse Wallace-Lasson and George Smith. Jesse playing up front properly for the first time for #. On the bench, we have Kane Brogham, Samraj Gill, Tim Pitman, Faris Ngannou, and that Sunday League debutant I talked about, George Irving, who's been scoring bangers for the Sunday team. Check it out if you haven't already. Ricky Evans gets us underway here then at the Tilbury Stadium. 4 players lined up on the right to run at this quite aggressively, and it seems to have worked here. Jesse got the ball back, trying to find Asude, but WITHAM trying to get back on the ball. Ryan Adams not giving him a moment's rest. He didn't get off the bench on Saturday, so he should be fresh. George Smith definitely getting his shirt pulled there, but the ref having none of it. Aggressive start from #, Charlie.
Yeah, it's positive though going forward. A lot of bodies moving forward. It's what you want to see.
# playing through the middle here. Wilson to Ricky Evans. Over to Gleedy now. He's going to send it down the line for Jack Martin to chase. Strong challenge. Wins the free kick for #. Jesse's going to take this free kick then for #. Can he whip it in? There's a lot of big boys in the box. Flicked on by Ryan Adams towards Izu, who swings one foot and then a second on the right foot. Off target. Decent chance for Izu there.
Yeah, he's done well. Right place, right time. Unfortunately, that's not where you want your defenders to be volleying the ball. Maybe want a striker on that one.
Wilson takes it quick and find Tashan Richmond on the turn, who's done a 1-2 here with Jesse. Jesse continues his run. He's going to go out to Jack Martin here. He's going to fizz it across. Deflected, unfortunately. Tashan Richmond playing in centre mid. We usually see him up front or out wide, so great example of his wide skill set. And we've got an onside situation for number 11, Bug here. He takes it in his stride, gets the shot off. Izu is there to recover after a good, solid save from Lewis Hawes. And I think that's one of the first saves he's had to make for #. He didn't get tested too much on the weekend. Asude with a great one now, going the other way. He's beaten 2 men here. He's got some space. He's got George Smith in the box. Tries to find him. He does dig him out. Smith with white shirts all around him though. He's going to come to Jesse on the edge of the box. Who hits it wide, and end-to-end stuff here at Chadfields. Great stuff from Izu at the back, and then Asude going forward. It's the Academy Series all over again.
Asude's done ever so well to take it past 2 players there and just whip the ball into a perfect area. Unfortunately, obviously George couldn't get the shot off, but it's just gone wide from Jesse. But it's all positive for hashtag at the minute.
Porter. It's going to drop on the halfway line. Ricky Evans wins his header. Comes to Ryan Adams, who finds George Smith. He's got Jesse out to his right. George fancies it, hits one. Tests the keeper, rebounds on. It's a fantastic double save from Porter in goal for Witham. Ryan Adams doing everything you should do as an attacking player, following the shot, Charlie.
George has done ever so well to get the ball out of his feet and get the shot away on a zippy surface, keeping it low. Keeper's made, arguably, not such a great save because he hasn't kept a hold of it, but the second one has made up for it because Ryan has pounced on the opportunity, and we've got ourselves a corner kick. All hashtag.
Throw in for Witham into the box. Man, big man in there. He's got space. Oh, it's going to go all the way through. You know what? It was an open goal for the attacker who somehow, Charlie, headed it over the bar.
I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't see what happened from the throw-in, but I only saw the attacker miss from about 2 yards out. It might have been a lot harder than it was, or that it seemed.
The throw-in went all the way through. And it's poor defending, you have to say, really, from hashtag to not nip that in the bud. But the chance should be a goal.
We're looking sharp. We're looking dangerous going forwards and pretty solid at the back. Sude getting on the ball now. Is he good one-on-one?
Sude's got there. He's beating his man. Can he damage them? George Smith in the box. Does he go himself? He tries the unselfish option. I think looking for Ryan Adams in the box, but it was well read. You wonder there whether he just bangs it from that angle. And Whittle could be through straight away here. They take it around Lewis Hawes. It's going to be a goal. Just like that. And the game's been going that way, Charlie. It's been end to end. As we look like we could score, they respond better. And they go around the keeper and score the goal.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's probably only, their second or third clear-cut chance to our maybe 5th or 6th. But yeah, sometimes it just falls like that. Asude's done ever so well. And they've just gone up the other end and capitalised.
Throwing down the line for Witham. Headed away by Jack Martin. Going to come through to the striker here. Luke Wilson does well. Good strength. Lewis Hawes' kick has not got the distance you'd have liked to see. And Laura's Luke Wilson's challenge. Another chance for Witham here as they put it across. Could be a goal. It is. And there's a couple of errors there, Charlie. Can't really be ignored. Poor kick from Hawes. Luke Wilson then fails to control the ball properly.
There's almost too much gone wrong in that bit of play to talk about. Again, it's just they've just scored from nothing, and it's ugly.
And they're playing through the middle here with Nietzsche, and that is an onside chance for 11 who could make it 3. Good save from Lewis Hawes, who's not happy with his defence, and you've got to say I'm with him on that one because that was far too easy for Witham.
That was so easy, I cannot comprehend. They've passed it between the lines 3 or 4 times. We just haven't been sort of on it the last, 5 minutes. Not enough concentration. Could have got a third, and the game arguably could be dead and buried before half-time.
Isu's going to close down. He gets something on it, but Witham get away with it. A little bit of luck there for Bug. Puts it inside. Good chance again. It's got to be a goal, surely. There it is. Charlie Morley, what's going on? This is probably the worst 10 minutes of football I've seen hashtag play after we started so well.
Oh dear, I feel like it's even worse considering how bright we started. It's another goal for them. It's just disappointing because we've had maybe not clear-cut opportunities, but we've had more than enough opportunities to have clear-cut opportunities. And they've just scored 3 goals in, 20 minutes?
Less than that, I think.
I'll never count the boys out. They'll always fight to the end. And hopefully an inspirational Devs team talk at half-time can bring us back from the depths.
Well, Lassen's lost the ball here. There's another chance for Witham, who's onside. Surely not again. Izu up against the 11. He's found space far too easily. I mean, it's an unbelievable strike, to be fair. And you can't take away from the strike, Charlie, but he got the opportunity far too easily. He's clipped through, beats Izu, bangs it top corner. What a goal.
Yeah, what a goal. You can't take anything away from the finish, but Should he be having that much time on the ball on the edge of the box? I don't know, but yeah.
This is painful viewing, and it's the first time we've found ourselves 4-0 down since the cup game where we changed the whole 11 against Lopez Tavares last year, which was pretty much a freak occurrence in the history of Hashtag in terms of Chapter 1 games, before league, the league football, and including non-league. We've only ever really been roundly beat once. It was 4-0 against Lopez Tavares. Right now, it's going to happen a second time. Unless things change drastically, this is not looking good for Hashtag, who somehow are 4-0 down here against WITHAM, who have really turned it on in the last 10 minutes or so, and are embarrassing the Hashtag boys, who can't hold on to the ball suddenly. There's the half-time whistle. You have to say the refs kind of put us out of our misery, Charlie, to be honest, because they've hit us hard, they've hit us fast. 4 goals, 4-0 down. What's going on?
I'm not quite sure. It's definitely not a 4-0 half, but we've completely gone to sleep in the last 10-15 minutes, and it's a bit of a rout at the minute.
Yeah, if we're being honest, this game may be beyond us now. Of course it's possible, anything's possible in football, but for me in the second half it's all about coming out and trying to win that second half and seeing where we end up. But we need to be better than we were in the last 15-20 minutes of that one. It was one of the poorest displays of football I've seen from Hashtag, so we'll hope that Devs can get them going in the half time, and we'll see you again shortly.
We're not really in a position to be able to change our shape. The irony of it is that probably for half an hour, well, they score their first goal, and it's against the run of play. You've been good until we concede that goal, and then we fall apart. And it has been a capitulation. And I'm hearing people moaning at each other, and the blame game's going on all over there. Actually, all the talking happens after the event. It's no good moaning when the goal's gone in about what we're not doing and what we're not doing and moaning at people. God, just do it. Stop it at source. Stop it in the very first instance before it happens. They've changed their shape. They changed their shape because we were so dominant. We've not then been able to react to that. And if we had different personnel, I'd probably change our shape, but we can't. So we've got to deal with that. We started so well. We were so bright, so good. It was just missing the final ball. It's about pride now and getting something out. It's about winning the second half. That's all I want you to do. Go out and win the second half. Don't worry about chasing 4 goals down. Worry about getting one back and not conceding. If you get another one, so be it, and then see where it takes you. But we've got to play with a shape. We're a 3-5-2. Don't give up, because that's the only thing I'm questioning. We look like we're feeling sorry for ourselves. Come on, let's have a bit of belief. Be together. Look after each other.
Right, we're back underway, Charlie Morley. Listen, is there any chance of a comeback here, Charlie?
I'll tell you what, if we get an early goal, it's going to be one of those games which gives you goosebumps.
Like WITHAM are the ones looking for the early goal right now. It's going to be a mammoth task to try and come back as Izu's been turned. Cross comes in for WITHAM. It's been allowed to get right across, and the dodgy defending's continued as it ended the first half. I'll tell you what, Charlie Morley, if we come back from this game, which I think is very hard to do and unlikely, I will get Hashtag United tattoo this week. I'll get it this week. But only if we come
win.
back. If we can't, yeah.
Come back and win.
If we get it back to 4-4. If we get it back to 4-4. Don't have to win. Just get it back to 4-4, get the tattoo. Corner has been fizzed towards the back post. It's almost gone all the way in. Unbelievable corner there. A lot of whip on it. Another corner for WITHAM. It's going to go towards the back post again. Nearly doing it. He's aiming for it, that lad. He's trying to score directly from corners, I think. He's going to get the ball again here. Well, that pass has been cut out by Sude. If he looks up, he's got George Smith through. Oh, he's got the ball caught under his feet. You know what? He's gone on his own. Probably the best option here. Still a Sude. Should be a penalty. It is a penalty. Joshua Sude has done amazingly there. When you consider that he got the ball stuck under his feet, Charlie, and he missed the chance to play George through, he's just gambled on it.
He's done ever so well. It went from him should be passing to George, I believe it was. But he got the ball stuck under his feet and he's just burnt them for pace, as you maybe expect him to do. And he's got us a penalty from pretty much nothing.
Ross Glee's going to take it. If he scores this, we'll be 25% of the way to a tattoo for Spend Doggy Dog. More importantly, a start of some hope for Hashtag. Ross Glee to take against WITHAM on the penalty. Hits it. Yeah. Bang! That ball was hit and it stayed hit. 4-1.
What a penalty. Keepers do not save those when you put them that far in the corner. That'll do wonders for the confidence. I said an early goal will be the start of the comeback.
Throwing into the box. Looking for Tashan. Can we work back in towards George? Oh, we're back! Surely not! Am I getting a tattoo? It's 4-2! Just like that, just like they did to us, Charlie. We've returned the favour. 2 goals in 2 minutes.
2 goals in quick succession. Was that George with the goal? Asst creating again. Is that a goal? Sorry, a penalty and an assist for Asst.
Unbelievable couple minutes for #United. 4-0 down, now 4-2. We've only had a couple minutes of this second half. Throwing into the box. Headed away by Ross Gleed. Jesse gets something on it, clipped back in. Headed by Izu. It's going to come to Josh now. He's got shirts all around him. They're really trying to squash out that danger early doors. As soon as he gets the ball, they surround him. But he's got it back again for his team. And he's going to play a good pass into Jesse here. He's got Jack Martin to his left if he can see him. Has a little look at him. Oh, he showed a lot of the ball there to Ryan, but we're going to play advantage. George Smith, can he make it 4-3? Takes a touch. Big save from the keeper. # are really rocking.
That could have been special, the 3rd goal. But yeah, the keeper's pulled off a good save with his feet, I believe. But we're mounting pressure. They're not liking it.
Another corner for WITHAM. It's going to go short, edge of the box. It's been rehearsed. Whips hits it, deflected, and finally cleared. And Josh Asst could get on this if he's quick, and he kicks it past his man with so much ease. Ref's playing advantage. He's got George Smith with him. Look at the pace. It's unbelievable. Can he find George Smith? Surely. Oh! What a goal! Joshua Asst take a bow. That is superb. And from 4-0 down, Charlie Morley is 4-3.
I'm lost for words. That is absolutely outstanding from Joshua Asst. Truly showing his pace, his composure, and why he has earned a start in today's game.
But it is 4-3. We are still losing because of a really poor first half. If we get another one, Charlie, it's going to be unbelievable. And I'll be getting a tattoo, and I won't even mind. As Asst whips it in. Looking for Ryan Adams. The energy here at Chadfields has gone off the Richter scale.
The question is, how many more times can Josh keep running like that? How many times? Here we go.
Chance if George Smith can get there. He gets a foot on it. What an ending to the game we have in store now. We've got about 25 minutes of normal time left. And we have closed the gap. Sent forward by the keeper. Our keeper's going to have to come and get it here. Gleedy might have scored an own goal. Oh, it's off the post. And it's put in. And that's come out of nowhere, Morley. That's a long kick from their keeper. He's gone over our keeper after Gleedy's got a touch on it. I think it was Gleedy. Off the post, and then they followed in the rebound. And that's a momentum killer.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what happened there. It's complete route one, straight from the goalkeeper. It's gone over all of our players. And it's just another goal from nothing again. We need to bounce back. It's just got harder.
Okay, substitution for #United. It's a fairly big one. Ryan Adams is going to make way. And George Irving is going to come on for his debut. He's been doing wonderfully well for the Sunday team. Scored some really good goals. Check him out if you haven't seen the latest episode of Sunday League Football. Thoroughly recommend it. But can he do it at the higher level? Not just the Saturday normal level we play at, but a level higher, because this cup game we're up against the Step 4 team. George Irving, good luck to you, sir. Ricky Evans now. Looking for George Smith, who turns. He's got Irving with him. Trying to play him in. Just the wrong side of him, but it comes back to Gill here. What can Gill do? Left-footed cross towards George Smith. Headed away by WITHAM, who are ready for it. Comes to Ricky on the edge. To Tashan now. Tashan whipping it in as well. Looking for Irving, who tries a little flick with the back of his heel, which would have been a sensational way to mark your debut. Just under 3 minutes of normal time left. Free header for WITHAM. Gleedy sends it back. It's going to bounce. Gill looks for Irving. Irving takes it down. Great little pass looking for Gill. He's going to get there. Gill puts it in. Keeper comes. It's got to be a corner. It has gone off the pitch. Ref got this one right. Good work from two boys who've been playing in the Sunday team there, Gill and Irving.
Yeah, Irving's done ever so well there. He's sort of got himself backed up by two players, but got himself out of it. And Gill asked something of the keeper there.
Samraj going to take the corner here on the left foot. Oh, it's a header! And it's a chance for It was Ricky Evans who headed it. Couldn't find the target. Witham on the ball. Chance to just kill the clock. Nice good work from this man who's beaten Izu with ease. Still going, could be a 6. He goes to ground. Ref's going to give a penalty. That's very light. I've got to say, that's very light. He was losing his footing the whole time. If it is a penalty, it's from an earlier challenge by Izu that he eventually lost the balance, because I don't think anything happened after that point.
Yeah, it's a soft one, but it's definitely one that if it was for us, we'd be appealing for, I think. Yeah, it's a shame to see, but...
Chance for Lewis Hawes to make up for this performance. You know, it's certainly not on him, but no keeper wants to let in 5 goals, and he could let in 6 here unless he pulls out a big save. First penalty he's faced for Hashtag. And it's never a 6-3 game, but it could be. It is. It's unlucky because Lewis gets a hand to it, but it goes in. And it's 6-3 to Witham in a game that never should have been 6-3. A game you have to say that Hashtag have dominated, I would say, at least 60 minutes of this 90-minute game. We have been the better team, but we have crumbled for 15 minutes in the first half and a couple of poor moments in the second. There is the final whistle. It's a 6-3 victory for Witham Town in a game where, on the balance of the game, Hashtag probably should be progressing. We've been the better footballing side, but we have defended criminally in the first half for a 15-minute period, which has cost us. We cannot forget that. However, we have seen some positives in the second half, Charlie. We've seen a spirited comeback. We've actually won the second half 3-2 after losing the first half, but the damage was done then, wasn't it?
Yeah, as I said earlier, it is a shame because we were the better side for the majority of the game. It's just silly mistakes that we've somehow managed to concede 6 goals from. But yes, I am going to have to give a man of the match. I'm not going to give it to one of their players despite them getting the win because I don't think they were better than us. I'm going to give it to Joshua Asude. I think he was involved in every goal for us. Am I right in saying that?
Yeah, I think we need to see a replay on the second one, but certainly the first and third.
Yeah, he was our bright spark today. It was a shame to see him go off. I'm not sure whether he got a slight injury or something, but yeah, definitely my man of the match today.
Thank you, Charlie. Always a pleasure. An action-packed game. You can't deny it, even if the action wasn't always at our end. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching that one. Hopefully the action will be in our favour next game. It's a pretty hefty defeat to take, though, as we exit the BBC Essex Cup. And obviously the league is the priority now, with plenty of league games coming up, including one on Saturday, back at home to bounce back from. But crazy game, poor defending, 6-3 to Witham. Good luck to them in the next round.
I'm delighted with that response. The second half, you've given them a real scare. When we get to 4-3, you get to the point where you think we're going to win this game. And that's credit to not crumbling, not giving up, and probably 15 minutes of madness has cost us tonight. We'll play worse than that this year and win games. But that's not going to derail our season by any stretch. And actually, for me, more positives come out of that tonight than negatives. 4-0 down's easy to go. It really is. But I'll take you lot. There's people tonight that have shown character that I haven't seen yet. Not saying it wasn't there, but just I hadn't had the chance to see yet. And that's pleasing. That's really pleasing. We've got people getting 90 minutes in for the first time this season. George comes on out of the from Sunday side and comes on and does well. Your reaction second half was brilliant. So well done. Good, well done.
Well done, lads.
Jack Martin, George Irving, tough game. Talk to me. How did you find it?
I think we had good play, like spells of good play during the whole 90 minutes. But I think like they just showed their like league above, and we just was poor at the back sometimes and let them get through easily. So that was it really. So couldn't do much more. I think there was balls that us wingers could have played in a bit earlier. I think well done to Josh, to be fair. He done well at the back, done well out the wide there, but that's it really, no more.
Now obviously, George, yourself, you've come from the Sunday League ranks, promoted up to the first team. You've got an opportunity. Talk to me. How did you find the game?
Well, obviously disappointed result, but I thought the performance was good for spells. Obviously, yeah, happy to get some minutes and play for the first team. But I think we've got to take the positives, move forward, and go from here.
Devs, crazy game. A couple of changes in there as well.
Yeah, very crazy. Had to change formation. That's forced upon us really because just player availability. We've got so many injuries, which meant that we were lacking in defenders. Had to pull in guys like Kane back from. He's out getting games with Man Baker at the moment, dual registration. Played 90 minutes last night, but did me a favour by being on the bench tonight in case of emergency. Drafted in George Irving from the Sunday side, which managed to get him on, which is good. But yeah, 15 minutes of madness probably cost us in the first half, but we showed a really good reaction. And actually, I'm happy with the players tonight. I'm happy with their efforts. Another night, it twists and goes the other way, and we get right back in it. Fifth goal was probably the one that killed it, but considering what we were having to contend with in terms of the amount of players missing, I think I could have fielded. I've got an injured 11 that played a big part for us last year. So I'm happy with the players' efforts.
And that is where this video is going to end, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. You can see I'm not actually at the ground anymore. I'm here at the #United headquarters, and that is because there is a brand new video over on the #United esports channel. So go ahead, get yourself over there, hit the like button on that new vid, and make sure you subscribe. We've got a load of videos over there. It's not just FIFA content that we do. We can do some other games. Call of Duty's just dropped, you never know. But if you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash the like button, hit that subscribe button, also that notification bell as well. Ding, hit that. And as always, don't forget to hashtag it.